Hey, this is Red Band, and you're listening to Kill Tony here at DeathSquad.tv. I know a lot of you are mad about the video portions being delayed. Well, I'm just trying to catch up, guys. We are far behind, and the video and stuff like that takes a long time to edit. And because of all the new changes that we are going through right now at Death Squad, which have yet to be announced, I am just going to try to catch up on the audio. Now, I know it pisses you off and everything like that, but I have to look at it like this. Only 10% of you watch the video portion. I know that sounds crazy, but the majority of you still are only listening to the audio portion. So I'm going to try to catch up with Kill Tony in the next couple weeks, all the way to the current episode. So that's why I'm putting out all the audio as fast as possible. Then I'm going to go back and do the video. Now, Ustream.tv/Death Squad has the last 5 episodes of Kill Tony or so up there, so you can watch those right now. So there's a few episodes that are missing video portion wise, but we'll get those out as soon as possible. And these new changes are pretty big. There's a lot of big things happening which is causing this delay, and we'll announce those soon. So please be patient. Check out the audio portions. If you don't usually watch or listen to the audio, just check it out, and then we'll have the video out as soon as we can. Also, check out DeathSquad.tv. Click on tour dates. Me and Tony are about to hit the road. Not only do we have a secret show at the Comedy Store, and that's April 1st, which is Tom Segura, Tony Hinchcliffe, Christina Pajitsky, me, and a bunch of surprise guests. Steve Agee is going to be there. But we have a lot of guests. Tickets are on sale right now. Again, that's April 1st at the Comedy Store. Death Squad secret show in the main room. Death Squad Vancouver, 420. We're waiting for the tickets to go on sale. I'll have some announcements soon on that. But me and Tony are going to San Francisco May 12th at the Punchline. And then May 13th, we'll be in Sacramento. So just go to DeathSquad.tv, click on tour dates. And don't forget Tony Hinchcliffe's website, TonyHinchcliffe.com. And our 100th episode of Tony Hinchcliffe, Kill Tony, is coming to the Comedy Store. So check it out. All right, guys, here's a brand new episode of Kill Tony.
Hey, this is Red Band coming to you live from the Road Famous Comedy Store for a brand new episode of Kill Tony Volume 2. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe!
Oh, snap-a-rooney. Another wacky Monday here in the belly room of the Comedy Store. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. How you guys doing? That's a real live audience, podcast listeners. Holy moly. I'm so excited to be here. Another very fun Monday. It's good to be back. Crazy stuff happening with Kill Tony. A lot of crazy internet buzz right now because we found out that some young comic named Dusty Lester, who's been on the show before, directly stole jokes from somebody in South Carolina. They saw the episode here. I guess Dusty didn't realize that the podcast is on the internet so people can see if he did somebody else's material. And he did a minute of somebody else's material, and that person texted him and sent a whole bunch of things. So there's a lot of crazy internet buzz right now about the show.
Yeah, if you go on my Twitter right now, there's a good video I just retweeted that has all of them. It's not just one comic. I guess it's a few comics. And he recently won using this material, that stupid, like, Clyde's Comedy Fudge
Anyway,
Fest
if you were here, if you're a comedian and you were here a few weeks ago, then you saw Dusty because Dusty was the young man from the countryside,
right,
who lives with a big-time gay producer who lets him live with him.
Oh, that's right.
Because
that's the
he
same
like
guy,
sniffs
right?
his underwear and stuff.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
We talked with him for a while.
So
anyway,
maybe he's trolling us. Maybe a bunch of Kentucky boys are just trolling us, you know, and they're just stealing each other's jokes so we talk about it.
I never got the written out thing of what the recipe today was, but it's something delicious made by our one and only sponsor, Elise Lane, everybody.
Right.
Put your hands together for her.
You know what it was?
Gourmet chef.
It was a huge piece of carne asada, and it looks like it's got some mango. What is that? Orange.
You want to come up in the microphone and tell us?
Yeah, tell us on
How
the microphone.
about that? Elise Lane, everybody. She was our sponsor for like 10 weeks in a row. Russell Peters came here a few weeks ago, hired her as his full-time chef, ladies and gentlemen.
She owes us butt sex.
She owes you, I guess.
Oh.
You creepy fuck. Elise, what'd you make tonight?
Tonight it is carne asada.
Whoa.
With
Chill.
yellow and purple
Somebody was hungry when he got here tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Romanesco, all it's been roasted with arugula, bell pepper, and that's it.
It's great.
Elise
guys.
Lane, everybody.
Wow.
Follow her on Twitter at Elise Lane, ELYSELAIN. She's at the Girl with the Pan on Instagram and Facebook. She's our only sponsor. She cooks meals for us and our guests every single week. We have a really fun show lined up for you. Kicking it off tonight is a little special thing that we're doing. A regular young comedian who lives in the Hollywood area that if you watch the show, you know he's on the grind. Kenny Lyon grew a dreadlock over a long period of time. Really gross. We didn't really know it was a dreadlock until one night he's like, hey, I'm like, what's up with that thing on top of
We
your
thought it
head?
was a bump. You know how girls
Right.
put that bump in their hair, so it's like.
I thought maybe he had headphones under his long hair or something like that because there was a clear bump. And he lifts it up and he goes, that's just a clump of hair that just got dirty onto itself.
It's turned into a gel. Like if you have a cat with long hair and it gets matted, it was matted hair, but it's like hard as a rock.
So I said, we got to cut that shit off. We got to give you a fresh start. And, I told him we'd do it on the podcast, but I also have musical guests, Kill Tony regular, and, I'm just a huge fan of this guy, Pat Reagan, who's lately been playing a brand new song every single week on the show. So we figured, what the hell? Why not do both things at the same time? Put your hands together for Pat Reagan, Kenny Lyon, and Pete Cornacchione at PDC, who's going to be the barber for this situation. We're going to do both of these things at the same time. Put your hands together for the great Pat Reagan, everybody. Here he is.
Thank you. Can I address something, Tony, about Kenny?
Yeah.
I would like to read, guys, Kenny Lyon has been starting shit with me.
Whoa.
Oh.
And this is for real.
Kenny, stand on the stage.
I
Get in the
read-
light so that people can see
All right,
how disgusting
all right.
you are.
Kenny Lyon's been saying, he's mad that he doesn't get spots, and he's been going around saying, fuck Pat Reagan, I want to get booked. I have a Facebook post here. I removed from Facebook, reported it to the proper authorities. And here's what it says. It says, the world is a cruel place. They book people like Pat Reagan. Fuck you, Pat Reagan. You're everything I fucking hate, you bitch. Fuck you.
Wow.
Kenny, focus.
I am.
Kenny, over here.
Okay.
Now, Tony.
Kenny, is there anything you want to say to Pat Reagan right now in front of all these people?
I know what Tony wants me to say. I'm sorry, Pat.
There you
Do
go.
you even skateboard? You're wearing a Thrasher.
Oh
You
my
don't
God,
skateboard.
Kenny.
It's the drummer of my band's hat. He works at a skate park.
Whoa, boom.
right.
Roast battle's happening, everybody.
I started it. I started the roast battle. It was me, Kenny Lyon. I was
Kenny,
the first.
Stop.
All right, honestly, Tony,
Kenny, go sit down.
when I first saw that post though, I honestly thought that Kenny was joking around, and I laughed. I saw that and I was like, "Who hates Pat Reagan?" You know,
Right,
like that
exactly.
was
Kenny is so backwards in comedy that he's the only person that even barely dislikes Pat Reagan whatsoever. But that's why Pat's playing a song every week, and Kenny's on to get his hair cut. Put your hands together for Pat Reagan, everybody. Here he is.
All right, this is my mom's favorite song, and it will be nice to watch Kenny get his head shaved, or whatever the fuck he's got, whatever growth shaved. Okay. All right, here we go.
Kenny, no
Lyon.
talking.
No talking. She stood in the doorway, wearing pants and a shirt, and another shirt on top of her first shirt. She said, "I'm not even sure you know what you really want." I said, "Well, let me explain. I just want a girl to love me like my mama. I just want a girl without any drama. I just want a girl to love me like my mama. I just want a girl without any drama. Ooh. Does that feel nice, Kenny? I just want a girl who sends me cards on Easter with $50 checks and delicate reminders that I should go to church and I should call my grandma. I just want a girl whose mom is my grandma. I just want a girl who lives way out in Boston in a house with my dad and my brother Austin. I just want a girl who raised my sister Megan. I just want a girl whose name is Vicky Reagan. Ooh, ooh. It's my mom's name. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I literally want to date my mom. Oh, I'm not sure you guys heard me. I said I literally want to date my sweet old mom.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit. Pat Reagan, everybody.
Guys, give it up for Pat Reagan. I'm gonna go over here and explain to you, Tony, what's going on.
Who's that lesbian Manny Pacquiao in the corner?
Wow.
Oh my God.
The bump is gone. He looks like Sarah Mostajavi right now.
For you two Mostajabi fans out there.
Right.
Okay.
No, but it's I think we should have Pete finish it off because maybe for the next.
No, you're not getting back
in the
on
back.
stage, Kenny. That looks perfect.
That looks
Let
great.
him go with that.
That's-
Put your hands together for that haircut from at PDC.
Yeah.
Kenny, why are you by the microphone?
I love every single one of you guys, and my name is Kenny Lyon. Please book me.
There you
That's
go.
right, Kenny Lyons.
There you go. That's the perfect way to get booked. That's how it works. Just ask for it, and people are like, I want that guy. Put him in the big movie.
Josh is taking the hair. He's actually touching it with his hands, and he's going to rub his dick on that hair later tonight, guys.
Okay, there you go. Brian Redband.
Hair fetish.
Just take what you see and add rubbing your dick to it.
Yes,
And,
that's the secret.
wow.
The internet loves dicks.
Works every time. Put your hands together for tonight's Patriot, everybody. Every week we have somebody here to keep us safe. This week is no different. This guy's a return Patriot, one of my favorite rising comedians in all of LA. Great host here at the Comedy Store, one of my favorite people. It's Willie Hunter, everybody. Here he is. Wow. Look at the brightness on these lights. Damn. Confident Patriot, I see. Wow. Holy shit. I'm so excited to have you on again, Willie.
Thanks for having me.
Fuck yeah.
Happy MLK birthday.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, that's why I had you on. Perfect.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Also.
The way that helmet bumps up against your afro really leaves a very creepy, like, black Doc Brown type of hair sticking up out of the top, and I like it.
The Watchtower.
What?
The Watchtower. Tony, the Watchtower.
Okay, there you go.
You know what?
For all you fans that know every single line to Back to the Future, I'm sure you're still cracking up right now. You probably just passed out from laughing so hard.
You know what I love is that Willie actually has the strobe light mode on the lights that are inside
Right.
the mask.
So we're definitely going to have our first seizure here
Yes.
tonight. Expect him to start jiggling in about 20 minutes.
Well, he's used to the flashing white lights, red and blue lights. Never mind.
Oh, I see where you
Jesus
really
Christ.
tried to go on that one. Well, Willie, you excited?
I'm very excited.
Me too. Let's get to it. Our two guests tonight, two of my favorite people in the world, two of the funniest comedians out there. Excited to have them both here. Put your hands together for Matt Braunger and Greg Fitzsimmons, everybody. Here he is, Matt Braunger. Greg Fitzsimmons. Two of my favorites, two guys I work with all the time. Matt's been on the show before. Greg, this is your first time. It's good to have you guys here. How's it going, Greg?
Thanks for having me, man. Us.
Matt?
And I was almost late. I lost my voice yesterday, so I went to a Jewish deli. And I was getting some soup, and I was killing like 2.5 hours because I was already in town, and I live in Venice. And then you texted me like, where the fuck are you at 10 after? And luckily the Jewish deli is like just a few doors down.
Yeah.
And I made it over. So that's
Wow,
the
you
story
didn't
to
have
start
to
off the
go home.
podcast.
I just like the pause after Jewish. I went to a Jewish.
I was waiting for you to
Everyone's
pounce.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor, why does it
Yeah.
matter to these Jewish?
Right.
I love it. You ever been on a show that has anything that looks like that standing next to the stage?
I guess I was originally on Max Headroom, but they wrote me out.
Yeah.
That's an old reference for this crowd. That was like 1987.
Yeah, anyone older than 30 will get that
All
one.
right.
I love it.
Max Headroom has actually come back. That's pretty much that. Like is what we watch right now. 7-second videos, like real quick
Right.
edits. You
Yeah.
know, like these YouTube stars are Max Headrooms, pretty much.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a solid reference.
Yeah.
They really are.
Every week, our Patriot asks our guests a question. What do you got for us this week,
He's-
Patriot?
He's already frustrated.
No, I'm laughing.
Okay. Oh, that what it is?
I thought he was.
Sound like you're gonna kill someone.
No.
Oh, stop talking to them.
I'm still mad at Kenny
I'm
Lyon.
Iron Patriot.
Whoa, what are you mad at Kenny Lyon
You
about?
can't say that about Pat Reagan. He's such
Right.
a great guy, great entertainer. I want to say give it up for Pat Reagan again.
There you
He's
go.
amazing.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. We are huge supporters of Pat
Yeah.
Reagan here. And I've never seen a guy, lose respect and get his hair cut at the same time. Normally, the crowd's on your side if you do something that's silly, but he came out the bad guy somehow.
Yeah.
Really tough to pull off.
Pat Reagan's going to buy and sell all of us in the future, don't you think, Tony?
I think he's certainly going to end up buying. He's going to be so successful that he buys a cage and then he buys Kenny Lyon.
Yeah.
And he's just going to put Kenny in the cage and feed him like a bird.
Dude, seriously.
Yeah.
And Kenny will do it.
Yeah. Well, Kenny will have nothing better going
Yeah.
on than to take the $17 that Pat Reagan's willing to pay for his entire body to keep him in a cage.
true.
Willie, what are your questions for our guests tonight?
Okay, Matt, you're a big guy. How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
Did you ever play any sports growing up?
I played football for almost 2 weeks in high school. Bad knees. I used to do shot put, if that's a sport, and just soccer when I was a kid. I'm not athletic in the least. You know.
At all? Or why'd you
Well,
quit
I'm an
it?
excellent dancer, but just anything competitive, I'm no good at.
Did you professionally dance?
I would have liked to. Yeah. No, never. I don't even know what that entails. You mean like ballet or, things go sour, maybe Dancing with the Stars when I'm like 50 or something like that.
You did shot put in high school?
Uh-huh. And discus.
Did you used to be a fat girl?
Yes, I still am. What do you mean used to be? It's my whole persona.
I always thought that.
You know what? I shouldn't have answered you. I should have just cried and literally become a fat girl.
That's like the prop comedy of doing track and field.
Oh, it's useless.
Right.
I wasn't even good.
Right.
It'd probably be more embarrassing if I was good. If I was like,
Right.
I was an excellent shot putter.
Right.
Like, you just have to be big,
The
really.
track and field people that didn't even run.
No.
Yeah, right.
No. It's the easiest sport in the world.
It was like everybody else grabbed a distance, and then they were like, "We got this hardware.
yeah.
Who wants to throw it?"
Who's good at throwing a heavy rock?
It's always the kid with
Take it.
asthma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're just turning in, we do have a mob boss as one of our guests tonight. Hey, what are you doing over there? So you shot putting?
I'm gonna do you a favor.
I went to a Jewish accountant. He
Which is
gave me
great.
soup.
Because it leads right into my question for Greg. You're from the Boston area, correct?
No, from New York,
From
actually.
New York.
Hope that doesn't throw off your
No, it doesn't.
preparation.
Did you ever meet any mobsters? You ever get involved with any? Did you get your life threatened growing up?
No, but there was a comedy club in Boston called Nick's, and it was a mob place. I shouldn't say that because it's still in business.
It's called Rick's.
Right.
I was.
Yeah.
There, fixed it.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of cops that hung out in the back of the club who just kind of drank. They'd just be on their shift and they'd come in for a drink, and they'd hang out with these Italian guys, and then there were prostitutes that would go to Dominic's, which was the lounge next door, and there was this beautiful kind of just fluidity between the prostitution world and the comedy world and the mafia.
Well, what jokes did you tell to get them on your side?
Well, I would tell jokes like this. These two gay guys, they had a baby, and they went to the nursery in the hospital to see the baby, and they said, which one is ours? And there were like 10 babies, and they were all crying. hysterically, except one baby was sitting straight up, smiling, happy, and they said, and the nurse said, that one's yours. And they went, oh my God, is he always so happy? And the nurse said, yeah, unless we take the pacifier out of his ass. So usually those kinds of jokes work pretty good.
Boom.
Wow.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Well, you guys know the show. We sit here and we talk to brand new comedians, guys that are sometimes older and more professional comedians that just come on and hang out and do a minute, and then we talk to them afterwards. Comedians, you know your minute is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. You better wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. All right, there it is.
The bear has a laser?
Yeah.
Laser bear.
The always evolving West Hollywood bear. You don't want to hear that noise again, so don't go over your time.
No, don't.
So let's get this thing started. Audience, are you ready? Yeah. Let's do this shit. Let's watch a minute of comedy from Dennis Wade. Getting us started tonight.
Oh, you know what that means.
Wow, all these people know Dennis Wade. That means he just got blacklisted.
Oh, shit.
That's what happens when you get blacklisted. The head of security makes those noises, and we move on to the next person that gets pulled out. Whoa, we know this guy. He is a straight-up hillbilly from Mississippi. He was actually the Patriot a week or two ago. He just got back from being on an oil rig. What you see is real. Put your hands together for Eric Carter, everybody.
It is true. I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi. Just moved out here New Year's Eve. And one thing I get reminded of when I talk in L.A. is that Southerners do not have the best stereotypes. They think we're stupid and we kiss our sisters. But what if the stereotypes are the other way around? What if somebody heard my accent and said, like, holy shit, I bet he's good at math? Or what if they hear my accent and be like, I bet he's got a big dick? Or what if they hear I'm from Mississippi and they'll be like, holy shit, don't piss these people off. They run Hollywood. But I have been working on the oil rigs for the past few months in North Dakota. And boy, do you work with some winners up there. I worked with this hillbilly from Arkansas. The only guy I know who can smoke crystal meth for 6 years and still have 6 chins. And you could tell by this guy's extra chromosomes that his daddy and aunt conceived him in an El Camino over a bottle of Mountain Dew.
Oh, wow. You can almost say anything with your accent, and it's pretty much funny.
No. Hey, are you loud in the bed? Like, do you make noises when you have sex?
No, I'm quiet. I just thrust and push and breathe.
What's the craziest? Jesus.
Well said. That was good.
What's the craziest thing you've ever said while having sex with someone?
I don't say shit. I'm being
You've
dead.
never said anything, though?
I pump and breathe. That's it. I let her do the talking and the screaming.
All right, what's the craziest thing a girl's ever said when you've been banging her?
Well, afterwards, I've had them tell me that my dick looks like their dildo.
Oh.
Wow. I'm guessing the rabbit.
Yeah. The ones all the bumps, the ones with the bumps.
Well, they see the vein and all that, and they're like, man, that looks like my toy.
The vein?
Yeah, there's just one?
This statement.
The vein.
Wait, let me see. I want to put that to the test. Do you think anything you could say with a Southern accent would be funny?
Yeah.
Like, you literally think any phrase.
Yeah. I think he could say the fucking Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, let me
and
try.
kill
I'm
now.
gonna whisper something in his ear.
Okay.
And then you say it.
Okay.
And I just want to test this theory out.
Yes.
Because I think you might be onto something, Henchcliffe.
Yes.
The little Jewish girl's hiding in the attic.
He nailed it.
Somehow you made selling out Anne Frank hilarious. You just gave her right up. It's up there.
Do one more. Do one more. Do one more.
Can we do it again? Are there any more?
Godfather.
Can we put this to the test?
Godfather, do one more.
The Godfather. I must whisper something into your ear. It will be hilarious. Just
Your accent makes me smile.
repeat it back, and you will take over this family one day. Wow, I don't think he's going to be able to remember this one.
Don't worry, it ain't AIDS. Oh, fuck, I don't.
I thought the laugh was perfectly timed. Perfectly timed laugh. So, Tony, it's not AIDS. Let's go.
Even
Let me tell you what it is, though.
Oh, my God.
even half a punchline.
It's great.
Yeah.
Right.
He literally doesn't need the rest of a joke. Oh, my God. Do you know the Pledge of Allegiance?
I know the one for the CSA, but not the USA.
What does that mean?
Oh, yes. Yes, do that one. Do that
No,
one.
I'm just joking. No, there ain't no Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, I thought
for
it
the
was like a
Confederacy.
racist one or something.
Oh, I gotcha. Fuck yeah, man. So how's LA going? What's the craziest shit that you've seen lately?
Since I've been back,
What's something that you see here that you never see in Mississippi?
see trainees dancing in the street.
Transgenders.
I said that.
Well, I mean, I grew up close to New
I said
Orleans.
that you don't see in Mississippi.
Well, see, I grew up close to New Orleans, so I mean, there ain't really nothing here I ain't seen in the Big Easy. I know that's not funny, but it's true.
Sounds funny when you say it.
What don't you see here? Like,
I don't see truck nuts. I don't see.
That's true.
It's true. It's true.
I don't see truck nuts either. That shit's probably gonna take off in the next few months, though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new hip thing.
I always want to put Liz truck nuts on like a Kia.
yeah.
Like a tiny car with huge balls.
Yeah. Oh, truck nuts are the things that hang.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
they're
it.
actual
I thought he was
things.
talking about the actual like fans of trucking that they would call truck nuts. I thought that there was like a group of such big truck fans that they were
they're
truck
chrome
nuts.
scrotum sack you put on your trailer ball.
But they're also, they have all different kinds. They have realistic ones where you're driving, where they banned it from Florida because it looks like real balls
Yeah.
when you're driving.
Like
But why don't they have like car pussies or something? Because that would be even cooler if you're just driving. You see this like pussy with like big lips and
That's
stuff.
a damn good question. You should invent that.
All right.
Or at least boobs.
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Titties-
boobs.
just titties on the front.
Bouncing
Truck
boobs.
tits.
That would be so illegal.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody would be flying off roads and shit like
They
that.
kind of flop sideways when you take a hard left or right.
Double D's dragging on the gravel and just breaking open.
Oh my God.
I think we all started a business. I do.
Right.
Let's give me 25%.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
True.
I don't think you got your math right.
No. No, we need somebody to make them for us.
Anyway, Eric,
Yes, sir.
what's the thing that what's more things that you miss that you don't see here?
I miss my guns. I miss hunting, fishing,
What's the biggest living thing that you ever killed?
a deer,
What was his name?
Bambi.
Doesn't even, that's how funny that line is you can say it anywhere and it
Yeah.
doesn't even make sense.
Right. You killed a deer. Did you eat it?
Of course.
All right. Well, good. I'm
I
glad.
ain't wasting a shell on something I ain't eating.
Good
You
for
see the
you.
price of ammo?
Right.
Uh,
No,
that-
I haven't.
Oh.
I thought truck nuts was a snack.
Probably is.
Yeah.
There probably is some kind of.
Yeah.
You're talking about those hard kernel
Yeah.
things.
Right.
Man, we got some entrepreneurs up here, man. We are on to something.
There you go.
Yeah,
I
we're-
don't believe you're really from the South now.
You want to see my ID?
No, but you just said entrepreneur. The whole thing is an act.
But yeah.
I'm on Team Greg. I think it's an all-in act.
I think it's like Larry the Cable Guy. He's from
No,
Nebraska.
no,
Yes,
no,
yeah.
no,
From
no.
Nebraska.
I am not Larry the Cable Guy or
Whoa.
Foxworthy.
Whoa,
That, I'm
Jesus.
sorry. I don't mean to get testy over that, but every time I go to Mike, I always hear, "Oh, you're like Larry the Cable Guy." No, I am not. He's from the fucking Midwest. He's not
Right.
even a damn Southerner.
Right.
Right.
I'm sixth generation Mississippi.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Wow.
Eric, I don't think you understand how show business works. Larry the Cable Guy's not from the South, but he makes all that money because he does jokes. Nobody's ever watching the down south comedy people like, well, this guy's hilarious, but how many generations is he exactly?
Right. And also a generation in Mississippi, 6 of them, that's just a weekend in a keg, right? And you're all related?
That's within 10 years, right?
Right.
Eric, it was fun talking to you again. Have fun.
Thank you.
Matt,
Yeah.
you got something?
I love the crystal meth joke with the 6 chins. I like it was 6 years and the 6 chins. That's a solid bit, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a good joke.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Eric Carter.
Yeah, keep
Fuck
it up,
yeah.
buddy.
Shaking hands. Bam. Nobody else for the rest of the show. Please do that. That is not a thing that we do here.
He's a Southern gentleman.
I like to keep my friends' hands clean.
What?
Eric Carter. I don't trust those hands. There he goes, everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry, I let my OCD co-host for a second there. Willie, what do you
I'm
think
sick as a dog. He just fucked himself.
Yeah, probably.
He's sick.
I don't know. It seems like he's immune to everything. Willie, what'd you think about Eric Carter? You're from the South.
I am. I'm from Alabama, and you can see we're light years ahead of them. But he's fantastic. I think he's very funny, and he's a good friend of mine.
One more time for Eric Carter. Everybody.
Yes.
There he goes.
Killing it, Eric.
I'll tell you what. I pledge allegiance.
My dick is like a dildo. Green.
Whoa, we saw this guy a couple weeks ago. Wow, I'm so excited. This bucket is magical sometimes. I've seen him only one time before. He blew me away. That was about 2 weeks ago. He's back here again. Put your hands together for Michael Perkinson, everybody.
That's my skin flute. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Well, hey, guys, I jerked off today. First time I jerked off in 8 days. Guys, you ever jerk off? And right when you're about to bust your load, they zoom in on the penis, and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm gay. You know, ladies, you ever been jerking off? And they zoom in on the penis, and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm gay. God, man. First time in 8 days. First time in 8 days, man. It was like a champagne cork, you know? It was like, you know? It was like feeling like a porn star, except it didn't come out in beats. It just kind of threw up. It was like, oh. That was, hey, I'm fucking, hey, Iron Patriot. When I was a kid, my dad.
There you go, a classic, hey, Iron Patriot. You always know you're a little off kilter when that line comes out.
Hey, guys.
Michael, I love you. I love your, look at you. Look at you. You're just a big baby, aren't you? I love your style. You're like the happiest guy.
I got a little dick, man. I got a little dick.
All right,
like
take
if
it easy.
if I tried to ass fuck a chick, it would never even get in there. But I'd still get off, you know.
All right.
Can I just say? Can I just say this? As if we're gonna talk about your looks, get up, get up.
No.
Don't do that.
Michael, stand up.
It's too far.
You have Kenny Lyons hair on your already terrible shirt. Did
Your
you?
shirt's bad, but just in general, like you look like, and don't take this in the wrong way. You look like you have a toupee, fake teeth, and fake glasses, but they're all real. Isn't that odd?
You're absolutely dead on.
I got a bush that's so thick that if I put glasses on my dick, it would
All
look
right,
Jewish.
Stop.
When was the beat for?
I told him a couple weeks ago. I told him that he looks like a giant lesbian. Did you, like, freshly wrinkle that shirt for tonight? Like, I mean, I figure if you tried, it wouldn't be that fresh of a wrinkle. Like,
I use this shirt as my cum rag when I jerk off.
all right, I see what you're doing.
Hence the wrinkles. Okay.
Michael, you have such a great energy that you have to let that shine, not the thoughts that are in your head. You can't. You got with a look like yours. Let me tell you something,
Right.
because I don't get this privilege, because I look like a villain. All right.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You look. You
And
look
for
like.
me to get laughs, what I say has to be funny. Now you, on the other hand,
Right.
You look like. You look like.
just settle down. Settle down.
No, you look like the white Kim Jong Un.
I think the attire, and it just looks like this. We're back in the '80s Comedy Store days. You know, the guy that just rolled in after a Coke binge. It was like, I'm up. All right.
Michael, sit down. Stay a while.
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
What's your take, guys, on the a man on stage in flip flops? What's your reaction?
You know what my take is.
Yeah.
You want to fuck me, don't you?
Kim Jong Un acceptable. That's what I say about that.
He looks like the Campbell Soup Boy grew up, doesn't he?
Hey, Red Band.
And then
Hey, Red Band. Where's Method Band?
All right, you gotta stop, Michael. Michael, just keep smiling. This is what I'm telling you. You can't talk. People like you end up just saying what people like me write for you. That's your only chance.
Right. A lot of times you'll tell a comedian, just be yourself. You have to try to be a different self.
Michael.
I love everything you're doing.
Give
Keep
Michael
doing it.
his microphone back. He's
careful.
It's a big baby.
I like everything he does, and I like everything every time I watch him.
Of
I love it.
course.
So I want more. I want to watch 5 minutes of him.
Do you
Yeah.
really?
I do.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
I love you. I just have to roast you because you're a pig.
You look like.
Oh Jesus! Here we go.
You
look like a fatter. Remember that Pat from SNL?
Oh.
You look like.
You're like
I
Patty
can't win.
Melt.
I can't win here. You look like Steve-O from Jackass, except you have hair and a vagina.
What is that? A compliment? Yeah. You look like that one ugly guy, except if that one thing wasn't ugly about him. You really burned me on
made
that
Iron
one.
Patriot so sad. Like he just dropped his
Wait,
head.
come here for one
No.
sec. I want to see your arm. How long of a set did you think you were doing tonight? He has like the Declaration of Independence written on his forearm.
He does.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus.
I thought that was a
Chinese
tattoo.
symbol for loyalty.
No, I write my jokes down my arm.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, we got that.
Well,
We noticed that.
maybe you shouldn't have jerked off on it so much.
Does that say not Penny's boat? What the fuck?
It says Skittles.
All right, Michael Perkinson. It says here that your
All right.
Twitter's at Bob Saget, but you're not Bob Saget.
Bob Saget's my Twitter handle. I got it early. Come get it hot.
See?
Come get it hot.
Smart.
Are you-
Finally, a fucking laugh.
Are you?
God damn it!
Are you serious?
You guys are killing me here.
Oh,
I'm just floundering in front of everybody. Come on, nobody, nothing.
you're taking too many chances, Michael. You are a big guy.
Yeah, you're more like
Whoa,
a tuna
whoa,
than
whoa.
a flounder.
All right.
Look out.
Okay, sure. I
All
guess
right.
so. Michael
Oh, hey.
Perkinson,
Broke my
everybody.
glasses.
Jesus,
Thank you.
Got
Careful.
very excited.
All right.
Good,
I like
good dismount.
Sometimes we just move on.
Well, it went handshake,
Yeah.
bear maul, and then
Right,
he left.
exactly.
Break
It's
glasses.
just-
we go.
sometimes these guys they get a little excited.
Yeah.
Greg, something I always ask guests their first time on the show
Right.
is there anything that you did when you very first started doing comedy that you can't believe that you did? Like that's sort of maybe embarrassing or, or something that you regret doing?
I think I told a lot of like fat chick jokes. You know, I was in college and I was very much like I had a mullet and I used to drink a lot and I used to tell jokes about fat chicks and getting blowjobs. Like I was definitely I was a different person before I quit drinking, and I'm not embarrassed by that guy, but I'm really glad there's no videotape of what I did.
Right.
Yeah, you know, and I know like I started with Rogan and he remembers it, but he doesn't have the bad memories. I don't know that he saw me in the first few months. It was really bad.
Wow.
It was like a lot of, just cockiness without any fucking comedy.
Do you remember any of the lines or anything?
Let me think.
Because it's not on video, but let's change that.
Let's get it now.
I think it was like I want to fuck a 10, but I usually end up as just like a number 4, and then I would stand there like I was jerking off because that looks like the number
Right,
4.
that's funny. I like that.
But they didn't.
Right.
They got it. That was the old me.
That's funny.
The new me will be doing that same joke on Thursday night downstairs.
Matt, have I asked you that? Have I asked you that while you've been on the show before?
I don't remember.
Okay, well then, what would be your answer?
Oh, I just I do fat jokes, but more about myself because I was heavier and I had hair like this long and I had a beard at the time. And I remember my fucking worst joke ever. My joke was, I know what you're thinking. Christ the Lord really let himself go, but it's not my fault. I eat 1 loaf of bread, it becomes 5, which is. But it's like, who eats a fucking whole loaf of bread?
Wow.
Did you consider doing 1 slice of bread?
See? Where were you? Where were you?
I was telling fat jokes.
That's amazing. You guys could have helped each other since you made a lot of jokes about fat chicks and Braunger was talking about himself.
Right. You could have been like
That's
my
a
fat
shot put callback from earlier,
It
everybody.
is.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Shot put?
Yeah, I was a fat girl.
Well, you know, this is just the fucking random luck of the bucket again.
Oh.
You're never going to believe this. Put your hands together for Kenny Lyon, everybody.
He's back. He earned it.
Kenny Lyon just got pulled out of the bucket. He's not coming, and you know what that means. He just got blacklisted, everybody.
Oh, what? Wait. Where is somebody? Oh, wait, here he comes.
Whoa! Oh, my God.
Hey,
Holy shit. Still no shirt for some fucking reason. Oh, he's still getting his hair cut. It's all over his face. Oh, my God.
Got hair on his
Guys, give it up for Kenny Lyons.
It's unbelievable.
The time starts.
It already started, dumbass.
I don't own a ruler. My life has no rules. I put 5 quarters in the bus machine. The bus say it was at hold up. You are missing 50 cents. I kept walking. No, ma'am, I miss Tupac. I lost my girlfriend, Ruth. Now I'm ruthless. Book me.
Kenny Lyon. Stop, man. You have hair all over you. Get the fuck back. Everybody stop doing that. Stop trying to give us fist bumps because we look like we're bad guys if we don't do it. So we have to do it, so just don't do it.
Damn, a lot of sexual tension in the room, I guess.
That has nothing to do with sex.
Kenny,
Yo.
quick question.
Yes, sir.
Are you Asian or Latino?
I am Guatemalan.
You're Guatemalan.
Ooh, the
so a
worst
little
of both. The bottom of those barrels.
All right. Now, why do you know? Why are your nipples at the same height as your belly button?
That is a great question. Holy shit! It looks like Domo or something. You know that reference? That fucking square cartoon thing.
His chest does look anime. If you just look at his 2 nipples in the mouth, it looks like a piece of toast or something, like a cartoon.
Yeah, it does.
That's
All right,
weird.
Stop, Kenny. Kenny, stop everything you're doing.
He kind of looks like a monk, right?
Yeah.
He does look like a monk.
Most negative monk of all time.
Kenny, do you have a joke that when you're doing shit outside of the Comedy Store, you know, like when you're doing shows and stuff, do you have a joke that's your favorite joke to perform, like your?
Jesus.
I have 2 brothers. Molested me. Promised me a Game Boy. Never got it.
Wow, that's an interesting one because that's one of those magic
Did you ask him
tricks.
for a horribly
Right.
sad story? I didn't.
Yeah.
I think I heard you wrong,
Yeah.
Red Band.
Yeah.
Say something cripplingly depressing.
Nothing. I got
Good.
That's your go-to joke, huh?
shout out to the professor, Eric Marino. You guys can come here to the Show Up Gold Mike Sunday nights, 10:30, this room. He taught me, if the room's not filling you, say whatever you want.
If the room's not filling you?
Feeling.
Oh, feeling. Oh, I thought he said
That's
filling.
my Guatemalan accent, I
Right.
guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, Kenny.
What?
Well, you went for it tonight.
Is that a ghost?
You landed some blows. Now you were gonna do one joke. Is that something you've been working on? Is do a joke and then put the mic in the mic stand? Like that could possibly be enough to impress us? You think that people just will see that and be like, "Whoa, he must have been awesome."
I think that's a polite way to drop the mic.
Tony, I've been grinding every motherfucking day in these streets, man.
I love it, Kenny. I love it.
I love your mics.
You think I let everybody get a haircut on my fucking live
I love you,
podcast?
dude. I love you, dude. I come to this comedy store and I get accepted by Tony Hinchcliffe, Brian, Red Band. I love these
Pat
dudes.
Reagan
I love
accepts you.
I love Willie Hunter, man. This
Willie's
dude-
having a seizure right now, by the way. Hey, by the way, your hair looks way better right now.
Thank you.
I
Yeah, it
can't
does.
wait to
Put your hands
see.
together for the improvement
Yeah,
that we saw in
totally.
Kenny Lyon. Guy had a rotten fucking dreadlock on the top
Yeah.
of his head.
Now get rid
It
of
looked
the
terrible.
Now get rid of the 12-year-old Mexican female mustache. And you're
Damn.
Yeah. And maybe instead of grinding so hard at stand-up, do a sit-up or a push-up once. Take one spot off and fix it. It's not your arm we're worried about. Greg had a great point earlier. I don't know if your nipples are low or your belly button's high, but something's wrong there. I think you have low nipples.
I got molested.
You do. Oh, you know what? That is right. His nipples are really low. It's not his. Like, were
Yeah,
your
I
nipples
mean,
sewn
it's
back on
like
at one
if your
point?
nipples-
Nah, I don't know.
He's also like a lot of guys, what do you call it, hanging, when you're hanging your pants. But then usually the pants bunch up at the bottom. His were made to hang. Yeah. Like your ass crack, there's no definition between your lower back and your cheek. So it's just like a weird kind of it's a flow. And there's hair from when you shaved your head. The overall effect is really nauseating.
Very true. Very true.
It's because I'm Guatemalan.
Kenny, how do you feel post-haircut?
You know what? My mom was saying either I get my haircut or I get kicked out the house. It's like I'm gonna do it on Kill Tony, nigga.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, Kenny.
Whoa, this is MLK Day. This is MLK
Now you're
Day.
really pissed off, Iron Patriot.
Shoot him with a water hose. Come on.
There he is.
Maybe your mom should have kicked you out of the house before your brothers
She did.
molested
She
you.
did. I've been homeless. I
You
grinded.
stepped
man.
on my punchline.
Where does
sorry.
That's Comedy 101.
Where does mom live?
I live in South Central LA, Avalon and Manchester.
Wow.
I get chased by dogs every fucking morning.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. South Central. So that's where you were born and raised.
Yeah, I gotta take the 4 right there on Santa Monica.
Okay, we don't need fucking directions. We're not going there. Jesus Christ. So you are born and raised South Central, and now you.
No. I'm born and raised Hollywood. I went to Hollywood High, barely graduated, and
I bet.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a shock. So if we want to find you, just look for the dogs.
In South Central.
And you're pretty close.
So how long have you lived in South Central?
Just from July when I came back from New York. I grinded New York too, son.
All right, we all work hard, Kenny. You get it. It's fucking unbelievable. It's fucking stand-up comedy. You're talking about grinding like you're building houses with your bare hands or something. You're fucking waiting in lines, having a coffee, having a drink, and then it's the end of the night again. You get stoned to the gills. Every time I see you, you're just in the back of the Comedy Store smoking pot.
Damn.
So the only thing I've seen you grind is a bunch of weed, so...
Maybe that's what he meant, Tony.
I think
Maybe
so.
if you were grinding harder, you wouldn't have to move to the worst neighborhood in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What? What the fuck is
No,
that?
it's true.
It's not a good neighborhood.
It's true.
Oh,
Your ride.
No, it's okay, Greg. Come back.
okay.
No.
Kenny, what's the craziest thing you've seen in South Central?
Dead dogs, dead cats.
Dead dogs, dead
It's pretty
cats.
crazy.
What are you at the South
Pretty
Central
crazy.
Zoo? What are you talking about? I didn't know that's what they were
he would
known
just casually
for.
mention he was a veterinarian just right,
Right.
now. Oh, did I not say that? I'm a vet.
Right.
Oh,
What's that?
I put down 3 dogs today.
One dog caught up to me. I was skating real hard, bit my ass. I've been molested. My ass has been through enough. Bam, bam.
Oh, no, it doesn't work if you do that either. That doesn't just erase our memory of what you said. The pow only works when magicians do it. And they have a whole trick behind them that happened when they do that.
But I would see the magician that was like, "Hi, I was molested." Boom, make like a,
Right.
like a rabbit come out of a hat. You're like, why did you share that?
That would crush.
That's so strange.
That would
Made me
crush.
learn the art of magic. Is this your card?
My brothers made my self-esteem disappear.
So dead dogs and dead cats is the craziest thing that
I
you've
got
seen
mugged.
in South Central. How come I never hear these in any of the rap songs? I've never heard that before.
You'll never hear that in a Pat Regan song. Hey!
That doesn't make any sense. You would if it was well written around it. Kenny, why do you hate Pat Regan? What is
Dude,
it?
because that dude talks about sucking dick, and that dude's never sucked a dick or, like, never, like, you know. It's just fucking lame, dude. That was a fake.
Wow.
You're a fake. You're a fucking fake.
No, he's not a fake. He's an artist, Kenny. It's all creative.
Every white person knows how to play an instrument.
You gotta. What did you just say?
I'm sorry, dude.
You said what about every instrument?
I said Kill Tony Monday nights here at the Belly Room.
Kenny,
8 p.m.
Oh no.
Kenny, they know. They're here right now. A promo doesn't work when they're already there.
Yeah. This is live. It's happening right now.
He's talking about the internet guys listening, guys. Come on, give him a break. He was trying to help out the show.
There you go. You
Fair
thought
enough.
you figured it out for him. Kenny's defense attorney, Brian Redband.
You know how uncomfortable it is to do comedy when you got a new haircut. And he's very
Thank you, Pete.
He's very self-conscious about himself. He didn't have a chance to put on his shirt because he was getting a haircut. And you ever done comedy with your
Dude, I get naked. You've seen me naked. I like to get naked. I don't
there you
care.
go. Truth's coming out.
What?
Holy shit. Making some trips to South Central,
Oh,
eh?
Jesus.
Are you the one that's been running over all these dogs and cats on your way there?
No. We just go
Holy
and arrange them. Pile of dogs.
No,
pile
I
of
get
cats.
naked for when Don Barris, the great Don Barris, you know, I love Don Barris, dude. Ding Dong show is
Absolutely.
going to be going on after this show. I suggest that every single one
Kenny,
of you
what are
guys
you, the fucking
watch it.
commercials? Stop what you're doing. You're done. Go finish your haircut. Take a
Love
shower.
you guys. Book me.
Guys,
There
get
you
up
go.
for
Book
Kenny
him,
Lyons.
Kenny fucking Lyon.
I just wanted to wipe him off with a towel so bad. Just
It's
all that hair
real.
on
What
his
you
back
see is
and
real.
chest.
That's a real guy that was just getting his hair cut.
Yep.
Those are some real dark nipples, too.
Really
Dark.
weird nipples.
Dark, weird nipples.
Those were some creepy, low nipples.
Yeah.
Like if those nipples, if his chest was a map, those nipples would be south of the equator.
Yes. Yeah, there'd be penguins on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill Tony. Who would have thought that we'd get to
Tony.
see creepy nipples here tonight?
Tony.
Put your hands together for your next comedian, Matthew Broussard. Here he is.
Hi, everybody. It's nice to be here. I look like a douchebag. That's not really like a joke. I just want to make sure you know that I know. I'm aware. I've seen mirrors. So I watch a lot of comedy, and I watch a lot of people do, like, there's a lot of bad things going on in the news, and comedians will write jokes about controversial subjects that are funny, but also poignant. And I realize I can't do that. Like, I'm too privileged to have an opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I don't know. I can't just come up here and be like, okay, here's what black people are doing wrong. It's like, well, they're boat shoes. No. No, you don't get to have a bold stance on race and the keys to your parents' lake house. That's not allowed. I just feel like not even just with comedy, but I feel like just in conversation, like when these subjects come up, I can't even take a side. I just have to respond with vague platitudes. People are like, Broussard, what do you think of the whole Ferguson thing? It's like, honestly, I feel like Continuum was my favorite John Mayer album. That's all I got.
And that's exactly a minute from Matthew Broussard.
God damn it.
Who I know. I've been working with Matthew for years now, and you signed up tonight, which is awesome. And you've been on TV and stuff, Adam Devine's house party and things like that. And it's fun that you'd sign up. What made you sign up? Just
it's the stage.
The chance to go up. I fucking love it.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me come up. And
hell yeah.
Have you guys taken a shower together?
Why is does your brain only
Just
think
say
about
yes.
penises touching? Like, what the fuck happened to you?
Answer
what
the question,
happened to you?
Tony.
I talked to every...
Did you guys dock up or what?
It was the South Beach Comedy Fest 2013.
When in Rome.
I knew
when in Rome.
There was only one shower in Miami, so...
I thought it was a bathtub, but that's...
Oh. Butt to butt or...
Talk to me about the...
we were both laying down.
About the coiffing of the hair. What does it involve? What are there lotions and...
Today, it's chlorine and olive oil.
Oh.
What? I swam this morning, and then I got out of the pool. Did I swim? There's a lot of chlorine in it, and then I put olive oil on my face after I got out of the pool, and then I got in my hair and made it greasy.
Jeez, I thought you just...
And then it just does this amazing thing on its own. I don't even control it.
Wow.
Olive oil on your face?
Yeah.
Is that something you learned in like New England or something that like just handsome college men do that I never knew about?
That's funny. I'm from the South actually,
Oh,
but
okay.
I get Connecticut a lot, and it's very flattering.
I mean, you said...
It's
a nice
anything
place.
but Florida.
You said you look like a douchebag, but...
Yeah.
When you describe it, like the olive oil and the chlorine, it really is it's a really whole nother level of douchebag.
There's no...
Well, this is olive oil and chlorine. Oh. What a dick. I mean, holy shit. Unbelievable.
We all just feel like a fucking bunch
I
of...
will never shower with you again, Matthew Broussard.
And also like that false sense of like, how did it get like this today? Oh, I swam.
Did I swim?
Did I swim?
I don't know if I swam.
Did I swim?
I might have gone
I'm going to be real
sailing.
with you guys. I didn't swim. I actually did CrossFit today.
God.
It gets better and better.
Jesus. Just sit on the stool and suck your own dick already.
Tony.
CrossFit,
did you know,
olive oil.
Did you know I can do that?
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Because shameless plug, I'm on the current season of Guy Code. And we did a panel thing, and I admitted on national television that I did it once when I was 15.
Did what? How did you get lips around it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I could get like 2 inches in.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you do with the other inch?
Here's the thing.
Was that the actual? Was that the actual?
Exactly.
Was that the actual moment you fell totally in love with yourself? Is that when it started? Was that the actual moment?
What are the odds that I tell you to suck your own dick and you're like, I can actually do that?
Can anyone?
I love it.
All I need is a little olive oil and...
Yeah. Can we cue Some Guys Have All the Luck by Rod Stewart right now? Because I think...
So...
Figures the guy that needs to do it himself less than anybody else in the room.
Right. So I'd imagine that this is something that you do once in a great while.
Just one time.
One time ever.
It was very unpleasant. I can't say this line is mine. I read this on Reddit. Someone described it as, it feels more like sucking a dick than getting your dick sucked. And that is very spot on.
Interesting.
That's actually true.
Yeah, I would imagine that it really would
I
be.
would like some feedback on my jokes, but this is...
You just got a menu thrown at you from the great Byron Bowers.
What's wrong with Byron?
Put your hands together for Byron Bowers, everybody. One of my favorite comedians.
Hey, Byron, can you suck your own dick? Come on.
But Byron, if you could, you would try it.
Fun fact.
You got to try it once. Once.
Once. I did it once.
Yeah,
Not to
you gotta try it once.
completion. I was just like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah. Look at it sideways.
Fun fact. Little fun fact.
It's in the Bible. Is
Matthew-
that what he said? Fuck, I love Byron.
He's
It's
amazing.
in the Bible.
Not only can Matthew suck his own dick, but he could also suck Byron Bowers' dick from where he's sitting right now, if Byron actually pulled it out.
So
That's
do
what
you
I did
think
there.
is-
That's a Byron has a huge dick joke that didn't go good.
So is masturbation, does that feel like you're jerking off another guy? Because, like, for me, if I masturbate while I'm jerking off a guy, it feels totally different. The two dicks. I can tell which is which.
Do you ever let your hand go to sleep and then jerk off a guy?
Oh, fuck yeah. But first I put on a satin glove and a wedding ring.
So the one time that you did it, like, how long did you do it for?
12 seconds. I was just like, this
You
is
know what they
You
say.
come fast.
I know me.
Yeah.
I know what
It's
I like.
true love, dude.
Right. Fuck yeah. What else? What other crazy talents do you have? You can suck your own dick. I mean,
And I'm not that flexible, so I feel like a lot of people must
that
do
the-
it and hide it. I feel like there's people in this room who
This
have
is a
to
way
have
of
done it.
bragging, by the way, guys.
I'm not.
what do you mean you're not that flexible? Are you just saying? Are you trying to tell this crowd that you have a 35-inch penis?
No, it's not.
That you just pull it out and just lick it and rub it on your face like this?
Wiping his face
Like
off.
there's actually no bending involved. I'm not even that fucking flexible, man. I mean, you know, I just pull it out, you know, rub
Just
my
like
head
any-
on it, wake it up, and just fucking
Just
finish
like
it
any
off.
guy who's here, when it's cold, I wrap it around my neck like a
Right.
scarf.
Yeah.
And, you know.
You know, it's tough being
so
Matthew
nestly
Broussard.
and warm.
I think I'm a hero right now because a lot of people listen to this podcast? A lot, right? Like
Yes.
tens of thousands?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like, yeah.
Just
sure,
keep
okay.
going, Matthew.
Yeah.
I feel like some kid's gonna hear this in like Iowa and he's gonna be like, I'm not alone. There's someone else out
Look,
there.
look,
He's
look.
brave enough to admit it to a room full
Look,
of
I've talked about this
You're
before on podcasts. I can actually kiss my own dick, just the tip of it.
Really?
But immediately, it was stupid. It was like, why am I doing this? It had zero pleasure.
Exactly.
It does not.
so-
It's
okay.
like kissing your elbow or something. People can do this, but you can wrap both. But you could wrap your mouth around it, which I can't. I could just kiss it or put it on my cheek or something. But
Just tell it good morning.
Right.
Hey, buddy.
So let me ask
The
you
word,
this.
your choice of the word kiss is so interesting to me. Because
No.
you could say I could get my my lips around, but you're
No.
just like I'm just picturing mwah,
I mean, kiss with my tongue. I mean,
with a French kiss.
So what
Yeah.
position are you in when you suck your own dick? Are you on your back, legs
Sitting on
over
the
the
ground.
head, sitting on the ground, Indian style? Like, what are we talking about here? You tell me. Don't think about
while
it.
back.
You
It was
said that
11
you
years
did
ago.
it. Oh, don't tell me you can't remember. It was 11 years ago.
I mean,
Oh, I just,
I don't
you know,
know
that
my
one
life
time
there.
I sucked my own dick. I completely forget about it because I'm so straight.
I'd
you
have
know?
to find I'd have to find the painting the guy did of it. It's at home.
right.
Of-
The
It's on
If
my
I
wall.
could suck my own
lying
dick,
on the floor, legs over my head, looking up at the mirror on the ceiling.
wow.
that would be my headshot.
At Studio 54.
What's the truth? What's the real answer?
I was sitting on the ground.
You were sitting on the ground.
I don't think you have
in
to,
your bedroom.
legs, in a bathroom,
Whose bathroom was it?
in the guest bathroom,
Of where?
my parents' house. I was 15.
In the servants' quarters. Out on old Cape Cod.
So you're sitting there. How are you sitting? Indian style?
No, just legs out in front of me, I think.
So you're just sitting
you have
there.
to grab the back of your
straight
thigh.
out, and your back is straight.
I was in my bed and I put my legs, like I pretty much just go into a
Stop!
ball.
Stop! You're doing it. You're knocking
can
over
do it.
things.
Yeah, like that.
I can do
Oh.
it standing, I think.
Oh, I can't do it standing though.
You can do it standing.
Yeah.
Guys, who wants to see him suck his
I-
own dick here tonight? I mean, it's been a hell of a show so far. All right, so show us how you would do it.
I have to do both hands. You'd have to do.
Whoa!
Wow! Jesus
Holy fucking
Christ!
shit!
Ah,
Oh my God!
congratulations.
Sucking dick for
The
Twitter followers. I
fuck?
love it.
Just
Man.
happened.
Oh my God! I fucking love
You
this
can
show.
you can puke on your own dick.
Oh, that's the other thing I can do. I can throw up on command.
You can what?
He
I
can
can
throw up on command.
I don't have. I'm missing a muscle in my stomach that gives me acid reflux, but I can just kind of throw up.
No, puke on it.
No, don't.
Don't do
I could
that.
have done it. At the time you said I could have done it.
What are you gonna do? What do you mean? Where were you gonna puke just now?
Well,
On the
I was
stage?
just getting it. I got it to here.
No.
Jesus Christ.
It would clear out a room pretty
The only way I could make myself throw up is if I stuck my dick in my own mouth.
I see. That's weird. I can only throw up by eating my own ass. That's the only way I can.
Holy
Wow.
fucking shit. When have you used the throwing up thing to your advantage?
I never did it to get out of school because I don't know. It'd just be weird, but it's nice if I've drank too much. Honestly, it's nice if I've drank. If like I took like a couple shots extra, and there's been nights where it's just like, oh, I don't want to get that drunk, so I could just throw it all up. And then I did it in like I was like on the football team my freshman year, and I would just do it to. I was new, and I just threw up to impress the kids. I was like, I can do it. They're like, do it, and they'd always be like, Broussard, do it. It was my only way of fitting in, I guess.
Wow. You played football?
I
take
never
you.
really played.
I take you more of a lacrosse type of guy.
Did you get along with Mr. Belding?
Did you guys ever make
Just
up?
Saved by the Bell reference for the.
You played freshman year. Was that varsity, I assume?
No, I was JV. I don't know anything about football to this day. It was just my attempt to fit in. I don't think I got on the field at all.
What did you end up doing that got you to fit in with people?
I didn't really. I didn't do. I know you don't believe me, but I didn't really have that many friends in high school. But
No, I believe you.
Okay. I was solitary. I enjoyed my own company. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, who do you guys want to have lunch with? Bill's got weed. Jerry's got a '69 Camaro. I know. Hey, what's your name again?
Matthew.
Matthew can suck his own dick. I know. Let's let Matthew eat by himself, since that's what he's used to.
Fucking love it. Willie, what do you think about this guy? He can suck his own dick.
It's impressive.
Thank you.
Have you ever fucked yourself?
No.
I figure that'd be the next round, you know?
Just a couple yoga classes away from that.
And when you said you were not that flexible,
Relative.
like who are
Like,
you
if you go to
comparing
yoga
yourself
class-
to?
If I go to a yoga class, there's girls doing moves that I can't do.
Oh, whatever, dude. You just showed us pretty much something I've never seen before.
Yeah.
like you could go deep in your mouth.
Yeah.
You're way more flexible than.
You're like a fucking lawn chair
Yeah.
or something. You just fold it right up.
Human futon, yeah.
Yeah. Well, fun times.
Wow. Any
Can
person
you
more-
imagine if you were such a man that like you're blowing yourself and you can't even stop yourself from coming in your own mouth? Like you even trick yourself into not, like, you know what I mean? Because normally you'll lie. She'll be like, tell me when you're going to come. And you don't. But like you're such a dude that you don't even tell yourself.
Right.
And you come in your own mouth and then you yell at yourself.
Then you punch yourself in the eye.
Punch yourself in the eye.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Do you like
You
drink
fucking
pineapple?
asshole.
Do you like drink pineapple juice just to treat yourself on weekends or something like that?
You must have washed the shit out of your asshole. Did you clean your ass really good before you went down there?
Little Axe body spray on the old brown eye.
Tell us something else douchey about you. One more douchey thing. It's pretty much just tell us anything else about you, Matthew. Anything at all.
Do you have big areolas?
Kinda.
Whoa.
Are they low hanging?
His weren't just low; they were wide. They were like they were like in his armpit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his torso just looked like a sad face.
Yeah.
It was like he was wearing his older brother's skin.
Oh my god. Holy shit. That's exactly what it looked like. Any dead dogs or dead cats in your neighborhood, Matthew? Where do you live? I bet it's a nice neighborhood.
Have you ever killed a bird?
Have I ever killed a bird?
Tell the truth.
No.
Talking to the microphone.
I've never killed a bird. No.
Interesting.
Have you ever wanted to run for office of any kind?
Should I?
I think that's over now.
No, you could make a good campaign slogan out of that.
You need a congressman that'll suck his own dick for what you need.
I keep myself satisfied for my constituents.
I will finish in my own mouth.
He doesn't take favors from anyone except for himself.
I support the gay community because I understand it very well.
You know, when I see the things that my opponent has been saying about me, it makes me throw up.
On my own dick. What?
Olive oil in my hair.
What's that, Brian? I didn't catch it. What did you say?
The microphone just committed suicide.
Nothing. I stumbled.
Yeah, I think you'd be a great congressman, Matthew. You look like a Kennedy.
I'll take it.
Can I ask you this and be honest with me?
Mm-hmm.
How many women have you had sex with? Over 100?
No, 22.
22.
Yeah.
Wow. That shows restraint.
What?
Thank you.
The fact that you have that number immediately available.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Guys,
fucking
come on,
psychotic
He
right there.
means this month. Let's
Oh.
come on.
Do you, no. Do people, I feel like guys do, have you ever sat down and written down a list
No.
to keep count? No? Or
That's-
a spreadsheet or
It's like a
nothing?
girl thing, man.
Spreadsheet.
No.
Trying to
Not the yeah. I like numbers and math.
And sparkle tags.
That's true.
That's true.
Very good. Wisdom
No,
from
I
Byron
just-
Bowers.
Only
the ones that you could have caught something from.
Yeah, only raw sex is what.
But I have the feeling that Matthew even uses a condom with himself.
Right.
Right.
You keep it safe, right?
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Admitting to sucking my dick in front of a room full of strangers.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Matthew Broussard, everybody. There he
Yeah,
goes.
keep it going.
Anything you
awesome.
want to promote, Matthew? Anything other than your Twitter? Anything other than your Twitter you got coming up?
Oh, yeah, check out my Twitter's at Monday Pundit, but I have a website called MondayPundit.com. It's puzzles. They're really fun. You should go check them out.
There you go. Matthew Broussard. Monday Punday
Thanks,
on
Matt.
Twitter. MondayPunday.com. He can suck his own dick. You just really can't beat that.
That's amazing.
Oh, God. That was crazy.
I didn't think anyone can bend that far.
It was amazing.
No, that was crazy. I've never seen somebody bend that far.
Yeah. We are at the part of our show where our two amazing
We
regulars.
could do one more, actually. It's only
Okay,
9:24.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Squeeze one more in.
One quick
Might
one.
have to keep it quick.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Alex Dwong, everybody. Alex Dwong. Here he is.
Good news, guys. I'm crushing the pussy. Even with the braces. Ladies, let me know, all right? Because I go downtown. But again, shave because I got the braces, all right? Not trying to get you stuck in there just, oh, that's sentimental value. I'll keep you there all day long so I can think about you. It's happened recently. And then I woke up next to the girl and she was like, you're my first Asian. And I was like, there's 8 million of us. You're statistically failing, boo thing. Come on. But I have been a lot of girls' first Asian guys, and it's been nice because I feel like the ambassador to the great dick of China. I'm like, oh, these are our cultures. These are import exports and the dick. I've been enough girls' first Asian guy that I feel like I can call my penis the United Dick of Benetton. Soft landing, I'll take it. All right, guys.
Your face looks like Kenny Lyon's body.
Oh my God.
And your eyes are the low-hanging nipples. They're spread apart. You can clearly see. Kenny, are you around? Come back up. Take your fucking shirt off. He's gone. Anyway, those are some real braces, huh?
They are. They come off in a couple weeks.
Holy fucking shit. So
What made you get braces so late in life?
I don't know. Just I'm an actor too, so I was like, they were a little crooked, and I'm OCD, so I was like, gotta get them while they're hot.
So you're OCD and MSG? Is that what it is? I could have said that differently, but I think people got it.
I like the pubic hair joke. It's you could like even reference the flavor saver and all the other gross things that have to do with like keeping the girl for later. Where you like smell your little hand while you're driving.
All right, I think the braces. I think the braces are coming off in 2 weeks, and I think it's time to move on to just you have an ugly face material. Like if you're gonna make fun of yourself, you just gotta go for it.
You look like the guy that takes your money when you go to the massage place.
Yeah.
You're the guy at the front desk next to the neon foot.
Yeah.
And you look like a client.
You're the sad. You're the sad start before the happy ending.
Right.
All right.
Fuck yeah! When those braces come off, you're gonna have to talk about your giant teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Although you have
$1 million smile.
really big lips though. Like you have nice like sensual lips.
Yeah.
You could suck your own cock, can't you?
Yeah. What's a crazy thing that you can do that we wouldn't believe that you could do?
Oh. I can drive really well.
That's not bad.
Bing bong.
Yeah.
Ping pong.
Ping pong.
I said bing bong. Hey.
Oh.
Ping.
No, you're the one with the MSG joke.
Oh, come on. Bing bong. Bing bong is just as racist as ping pong. All right, maybe not.
So you've never had a traffic accident?
I've been.
Yes, he's definitely. had a
Because I
traffic
wonder what
accident.
that must suck when you're
It's
Asian and you get into a traffic accident. Just the look on the person's face.
Like I knew it.
I
I knew it. Had to have been. No, I used to race cars in Texas, so I've
You went from the races to the braces? You fucking moron.
Look, you took a swing at it, Tom.
Yeah, totally. What's the coolest thing about you, Alex?
He raced cars in Texas.
That's pretty cool, man.
The joke's actually real. I've been.
You could always tell which race car driver was Alex because he was the only one going the other direction. Do you do jokes about driving a race car in Texas?
No, I don't. Maybe that's a
You should.
premise I need to
Yeah.
explore.
Yeah, that's
You're a race
real
car.
unique.
Yeah, the one thing that you did in your life that's cool. Yeah, you should probably talk about that, Alex. That might be a good idea. It might
Let's
be
see. Where's that list of cool shit I can talk about?
Instead of grinding out jokes that are about your braces that are coming off in 2 weeks, so they will have no lifespan. I'm really gonna. I used to have braces.
I'm just trying to get
sometimes
it out there.
pubes would
Pubic hair
get
gets
stuck
stuck in
between the
them.
braces, and that was like uncomfortable. And, so sometimes I would have like a hair stuck in these braces, and
It's a visual.
and
piece.
until the hair was out of the braces, there was
And-
like there was hair in my braces.
And then I killed 47 people racing cars, and I had to quit and start comedy in Los Angeles.
Went down on a girl in a race car once. That was a story. Like something like that.
Yeah, you're gonna see he's gonna be bombing one night in like a year. He's gonna fucking pull the braces out of his pocket and slap them back on. Do the classics.
Be a prop comic.
Right.
Brace yourself.
But what's
That's the album.
Yeah.
nice?
Okay.
All right.
Alex, we gotta fly. Thank you,
it.
Alex
Do it.
Duong.
Right on. Good job,
He's
buddy.
on Twitter at Dapper Duong. We're at the part of our show where our two regulars. There's two young ladies that write a brand new minute every single week on this show and perform it. They've been doing it since the start of the entire show. This is like their 90th time pretty much doing this. It's always exciting and fun to watch them grow. Put your hands together for your first regular tonight. She dropped out of the University of Florida her senior year after trying stand-up comedy here on Kiltony. She's been going up pretty much every night since. Put your hands together for Kimberly Congdon.
Hey guys, the guy that I'm seeing now said that he wanted to be friends with benefits, and I was really excited about that because I've never had 401k before. Thank you. I know I have trust issues because I always accuse my boyfriend of cheating on me, and I don't have a boyfriend. I hate people that get attached. Like the guy I'm fucking right now is super obsessed with his girlfriend. I think life's not fair sometimes. Like a guy can play with my hair and it's really cute. And if I start doing the same thing, it's voodoo. That's it.
That's funny. Are these 4 different guys in each joke that you're talking about? Are these all the same guy?
I know. It didn't really make sense.
There's a way to tie that all together.
Yeah.
Of course, by not resetting every time,
Yeah.
you know? Felt like there was 4 different guys. Like, and there's another guy who I'm dating, and, you know, you could
You
just
describe
go.
him. You know, he's
Right.
redheaded. Like there's something about.
Right, you could take the Alex Duong approach and just talk about the pube in your braces.
Cam, when you do more than a minute, do you actually have like 3 to 5 minute bits? You know, like, or is
Like
it
long
more?
stories?
Yeah, because like I mean, those were all pretty decent, but it was all very familiar and it was very set up knockout. I just wonder, do you ever take those and like those like your best ones and make them tags for longer jokes, or you do?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
do. I do.
Yeah, that'd
But-
be a pretty critical part of everything.
Yeah, I didn't know if you just did that for 5 minutes.
No,
you know.
no, but when I come up here and do the 60 seconds, I just like to take as much setup punchline with
Okay.
me instead of stories, because I feel like I'm not that good at a storyteller where I can tell a good one in 60 seconds. I feel like.
I like the premise of the friends with benefits thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, what if you said, I want a guy with, I'm dating a guy, but I really just want friends with benefits, but he's black, so that would mean I'd end up with Obamacare.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. There you go.
Wrap that up at the gift shop. It's all yours.
Oh yeah.
The attachment joke was amazing. That's a really solid
Yeah.
joke.
Which one was that?
I hate when people get attached.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
guy's
yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking.
Is obsessed with his
Obsessed with his girlfriend. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't have to, you know, you could just go into the next thing.
Right.
It's important that if you're talking about a guy that you're dating or a guy or whatever, just to keep it on it and tag it.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to do less than a minute, you know what I mean? Don't reset it just to fill it up, because that could be like crushing laughs, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can break it. You're breaking it up by resetting every time.
Yeah, exactly. Because all those jokes seem like you could easily have made that 1 minute, but it seems like every time you're like blah blah blah, next joke, blah blah blah,
It's like I made
next
it
joke.
4 jokes instead of 1.
Yes,
Do you
exactly.
only, do you only look at your notes if you bring your notes up with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad habit
I
too.
know.
Yeah, I used to do that, and then I realized that it's just better to try to really not to, unless you just want to fall back on that.
No, it's always worse when I bring them up. But
Have you thought about writing them on your arm?
Right.
'Cause I don't know where I got that from. Maybe the idea just came to me, but I.
Well, there you go. You did it again. Another great minute from
Thank
Kimberly
you.
Congdon.
Yeah, that was great. Great job.
Kimberly Congdon is Kimberly Congdon on Twitter, Instagram, everything. Always fun. Our other regular, put your hands together for a regular on this show, regular on Dysentery. Very, very, very funny and goofy stylings of Sarah Wineshank, everybody.
What's up? I went to my parents' house. I saw my dad using a shoehorn. I feel like if you have to use a shoehorn, you should just get a bigger size shoe. Because normally you can just like wiggle your way in. I looked up shoehorns because I'm really alone. I looked up shoehorns for about an hour last night, and I found out, guys, that shoehorns were from the Middle Ages, which makes sense. But I feel like we're not churning butter anymore, right? We're not, okay? The bubonic plague, yeah, that took that out. How come shoehorns remain? That's my question. You can also use shoehorning, the word shoehorning, which is then a verb. We can talk about that later. So there's a cat. All right.
Did you have anything more for shoehorning as a verb?
Yeah. Well, I just think that it's cool that that it's also like well, first of all, on Wikipedia they refer to it as a first-class lever, which I found to be really funny. And I meant to say that.
Yeah.
This is weird for me, guys, because I'm old now, and so I used to always think shoehorns were dumb as fuck. until I actually started using them, and now I really like shoehorns.
Really?
Wow.
That was Brian. That was Brian Redband shoehorning a joke into the conversation.
No, I mean, like I have really expensive shoes, and like it's really hard to get in them.
Here we go.
But when you get in them,
That's how you use it as a verb.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's also the only horn that does not make a sound.
Yeah, I thought about that too. And then, yeah.
Have you ever tried to play a shoehorn? You look like a real asshole.
That's not true. There's the Horn of Plenty. There's the Horn of Africa.
yeah, there's a lot of horns.
The Horn of Africa?
Oh, yeah.
The Horn of Africa. Yeah.
What is that?
Down at the bottom.
Sorry.
Yeah.
For those of us who don't know what the Horn of Africa is, what is it?
It's a racist horn.
We're getting really
I
horny
thought
up here, guys.
I thought that was the Cape
and,
of Good Hope. Is that different than the Cape of Good Hope?
I don't even know.
I think that's what you meant.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's a
'cause-
thing. The Horn of Africa is an actual thing. It's a curve on the
No,
continent.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay. All right.
That's what I'm doing because we're on a podcast, and I'm probably wrong. But if you dig in,
Brian's literally asking Siri what the Horn of Africa is.
it says right there.
It's a peninsula in
Cape of Good
northeast
Horn.
Africa.
Cape of Good Horn, it says.
It juts hundreds of kilometers into the Arabian Sea and lies along the southern side of the Gulf of Aden.
That makes no
This
noises.
is all stuff, Sarah, that you're not going to want to use for the
Yeah,
joke.
don't use it. Don't use it. I was just calling you on your shit.
Is
You
there?
know? Just you're so full of shit with your horns that make no sound. I'm so angry.
If you're going to go, if we're counting geographical horns, then you can go right ahead.
Okay.
But again, just like I don't think people are checking the generational wealth of Eric Carter's bloodline of Mississippi, I don't think they're gonna apply the geographical horn.
Horn dogs make no noises.
Okay.
They make all the noise.
Make a lot of noise.
Corn dogs. Wait.
I thought you said horn dog.
You're just completely forgetting what we're even talking about.
I
now,
know.
aren't you?
I know.
You went from shoehorn to corn dog. Look at you. Look at you over here. Well, I love it. I mean, it's a very Weinshank topic, you know.
What about
Shoehorns.
other articles of clothing that you would use a horn for, like a bra horn? You know, because women have those
Like-
push-up bras, and you need a horn. I need a horn for that,
Like
guys.
tight pants.
Right,
Yeah. Pants horn.
an ass horn.
Yeah.
Right.
Asian
I like
girls.
that.
Horn, yeah.
Spandex horn.
You know, some women have camel toes. They must have pants horns to get into that.
Yeah.
maybe they could make like a dick horn that only Matthew Broussard would play. He would apply it with his mouth for some reason. Sarah, that's fun. We had fun. Good
All right.
times. Shoehorn.
Really fun.
Anything else, guys?
Thank you.
Any more shoehorn ideas?
Well, it's obviously something that like you found really interesting and funny. So it's like that came out. That was one of the biggest things with a lot of people up here. They're kind of talking about stuff, and you're like listening. You're like, yeah, but you don't really care. Like that obviously is something that you're like, Jesus Christ, Dad. Why are you using a shoehorn?
Yeah.
So that's great. You flesh it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Is my thing. Yeah.
Need to work out the shoehorn stuff a little more. Yeah. All right.
Look at your shoes, by the way. You're wearing Chuck Taylors that were like 5 years old right now. You obviously would not understand shoehorns.
I love how defensive you
Well, I mean, come on.
You're like a big baby
So
about
angry.
shoehorns over here.
Seriously.
You're wearing
Shoehorn.
like fucking old shoes.
Oh my God.
You're a shoehorn hater.
Don't even fucking talk about
You're gonna get my shoehorn when you pry it from my cold dead hands.
Oh, a shoehorn. We
Fucking
found your
got a
Achilles
shoehorn in my
heel,
car.
huh? Literally. Literally. Sarah
That's
Weinshank, thank you so much.
Thank
She's
you.
Princess Shank on Twitter. Unbelievable as always. Guys, Willie Hunter did it. Will Hunter
Yay.
Show on Twitter.
Thank you.
At Josh Martin Comic, at Elise Lane. Greg Fitzsimmons, anything you want to promote?
Yeah, Give to Wounded Warrior Project.
There you go.
.org.
Fuck yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
That's true. How you gonna follow that? He did something really nice. You're just gonna promote
I'll
yourself.
go completely selfish. Yeah, my
Yeah.
My special Big Dumb Animal comes out February 6th.
Yeah. The next
But
Comedy
Give to Wounded
Central
Warrior.
1 hour.
Yep.
Good job, brother.
Powerful. I loved having you guys. Matt Braunger,
This is fun, man.
Greg
Thanks for having us.
Fitzsimmons, Willie Hunter, Brian Redband.
I'm
Thank
Brian.
you, live audience.
Later.
We love you.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
night. Ding Dong Show is up next.